So, Arap Moi, who was a dictator and president for Kenya for far too long, took on a lot of the characteristics of the colonizers in terms of how repressive he was and how he tried to consolidate power and the amount of corruption. And we were at that point fighting to maintain our forest and our green space. And one of the things the colonizers left was an area called Uhuru Park, which provided anybody of any income level could come and enjoy this park, sit under the canopy of trees, and so on and so forth. Well, I became aware through a young attorney that Arap Moi had decided, he and his party,
Foreign
that they were
backers.
going to build a huge headquarters in Uhuru Park. They were going to build a 60-story building. At that point, it was going to be the tallest building in
Africa.
Africa. And part of that project was also going to include a 4-story high
Statue.
monument statue to him, quote unquote, facing Jomo Kenyatta, who had, since passed on. And when we heard about it, we decided to resist. We had resisted Arap Moi at other times because, similarly to what the colonizers had done, he had been arresting young men who he felt were in opposition to him. And so there was actually a sit-in that I and some other women whose sons had been taken as political prisoners. We had a sit-in at Uhuru Park, and we wouldn't leave. And people started coming, and it got started to gather a lot of attention. And they actually sent the police and the military to come after us. I was beaten severely. My head cracked, skull cracked, and I was arrested. And one of the things that the women did was they actually took off their clothes
The rope.
and just derobed and showed their nakedness.